Now, is 9 and 10 gone? Okay, so we have 5 through 10. I have 50 in the 9 and 50 in the 10 inch. So if you want, oh, 15. Oh, I'm totally wrong. Wow. I'm sorry. There's 15 in the 9 inch and 15 in the 10 inch, which basically means I have maybe 10 to 15 left in the other sizes too, because we just don't have a lot left.
Size 9 and size 10, yeah.
Yeah, but the most limited now are 9 and 10. So Josh, talk about this ring, please.
Okay,
beautiful.
So again, other companies use these findings, these shanks and these caps that hide the most of the pearl to hide all the blemishes. But we chose to use this design because the pearls that we had selected are of such beautiful quality, in such incredible size, that we wanted to showcase the most of that pearl surface. Okay. Every piece of jewelry that we create, we think of it as a stage in which to display our pearls. And then look at that pearl. That pearl is like, what, 12 to 13? Huge. Okay, so 13 in a round, 13 is the largest pearls that we're getting out of the freshwater variety.
Wow.
You're not finding pearls as large as that. We've sold out of the earrings. The bracelet's gonna sell out within this presentation.
Well,
the ring is next to go.
Yeah,
so it's always the additional items to the today's special that we always find that we never bring in enough of, but this ring wasn't an option.
You're up to 13
at 13 millimeter.
That's just really hard to get in.
You know your pearls. You know what you're talking about. Yeah. At 13 millimeters, it wasn't a matter of we couldn't bring in enough. We couldn't bring in enough, rather.
Right.
We can't do it. The supply in the world of 13 millimeter rounds like this material is just like every country, every pearl company wants to get their hands on it. We got lucky enough to bring in a couple hundred. We're already over halfway sold through the ring, and they're sure to sell out tomorrow. If you have been thinking about
today.
This, today, today.
Josh, we all get lost around midnight. We're like today, tomorrow. I just want you to see what Josh is talking about. What a pretty setting. Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at that pearl.
Oh, it's amazing. And with a pearl this size, you had mentioned earlier, it's even tougher to get one that doesn't look dull because of the surface.
Let's talk about the joy that a pearl farmer feels when they harvest a pearl this size.
Can you imagine?
They're opening that mollusk and they're thinking they're going to get a 6 millimeter pearl, and they got that 1 in 10,000 13 millimeter pearl.
Isn't it 1 in 10,000?
Oh, maybe even less.
Oh my God.
Oh, maybe even less. Maybe even much less.
Wow.
I don't know for the actual statistics, but I would say it could be 1 in 20. I mean, it is so rare. There's so many more smaller size pearls to these large pearls that size. They are among the most rare in the entire freshwater pearl variety. Truly an opportunity to buy, and truly you have to go directly to the source in order to get your hands on those.
All right, so we're going to wrap up on that.
That ring is $270 appraisal.
Yeah, the appraised value is huge, and $129 will